what up? Today I'll be going over Ultimate Muscle. Hell yeah. You know when they used to have Saturday morning cartoons? That was on. So stick around and hope you enjoy.
Big bad boys from outer space. Get a body slam, the human race. Wrestlers race to our defense with strength and speed and flatulence. Heroes join the operation from different planets and different nations. There's an intergalactic federation to monitor the situation. Catch each and every confrontation.
Only broadcast on this station.
Well, the fun muscle planet, behind the mask to hid, the face of our new champion, in their hand a kid. Muscle has the power, he's also kind of nuts. This guy could save the universe.
If he only had some guts.
Alright, to get in here, I'm going to go over real quick. Ultimate Muscle, the Kimikuran or something Legacy, I'll write it in there, is actually the one that came out roughly around like early 2000s, you know. Of course, there's an original Ultimate Muscle which takes place in the 80s, which came out in the 80s, but I'm going over the newer one because I can't really find the old one and can't really even find it on Amazon, so let's go in. So basically, in the beginning of the show, the old wrestlers that you can see here tried to fight the DMP, which is their mortal enemies or whatever, blah blah blah. They get beat up, so what do? They get new wrestlers, new younger wrestlers, and Canada Man. Yeah, I don't know what Canadian Man is there. So all these new wrestlers come in, come on board. They get training, and when I say they go training, they train hard. Like if I had to do what they suckers done, I probably would have died right there in that chainsaw. So yeah, they train them up to fight the DMP, which is their mortal enemies. They join the Muscle League, and basically they wrestle around the world. And our story focuses on Kid Muscle, which is a son of the legendary King Muscle, which is supposed to be really strong. But as you'll see, the character, I don't know, doesn't really live up to that. He's not even heroic at all. But whatever, we'll go over the characters right now. So, like I said, this is Kid Muscle, known in the English version, but his name is Montaro Kinuki. Kiniku, or something like that. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. He's actually, when the first time we see him in the show, he's 14. Yes, this guy is 14 years old. I know. He's a coward. He doesn't like to fight. He tries to give up many times. He loves eating food. He likes fucking, for some reason, farting a lot. But I guess that's hereditary because his dad did the same thing in the old show. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, he's just a coward basically. Everyone doesn't like him. He messes up his entrances. He just doesn't like to work out at all. But I do like the little song he sings.
With my rice, I like to have some cow. It tastes so very good, I don't know how. It's my favorite form of chow. Wow. Eat now.
Oh yeah, it's a really cute song. I like it. But anyways, so he goes to Earth by accident and he finds and opens up a cryogenic stasis pod, which, believe it or not, has his old dad's trainer, which is coming up next, Meat. Yes, his name is Meat. Like, carne, meat, Meat. Yeah, there's a long story behind that, but I'm not going to go over that. So Meat basically trained Kid Muscle's old, dad to be the champion back in the day. He's just seen these photos. And Kid Muscle, he sees, Kid Muscle, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna train your ass, but you're exactly like your dad. So that kind of bums him out. But he's actually a pretty good trainer. He's intelligent. I mean, he built that cryo stage frozen thingy by himself. So that just proves how intelligent this guy is. And he might not be strong, but whatever. It's cool. And now we have Terry the Grand Canyon. Basically, his father used to be King Muscle's tag team partner back in the day. His father's name is Terry Man, one of the old wrestlers. You'll see him throughout the show. So Terry has sort of a hatred towards Kid Muscle and his family because he believes that King Muscle took all the glory back in the days from his father, and he believed his father to be one of the greatest wrestlers, but was never acknowledged. So he tries to prove himself in the beginning a lot, but don't worry. He kind of changes his viewpoint, and he actually ends up being best friends with Kid Muscle, and they end up competing a lot, helping each other, hanging out, scoring chicks. But he's a cool dude though. He's a good wrestler too. Very lightweight wrestler. Very good at grapple holds and shit like that. So look forward to that when you see him fight in the ring. Hell yeah, thumbs up. Hell. Then we have Dick Van Dyke, or Gazelle Man in the Japanese version. Dick Van Dyke is graduates from the class at the Hercules Arena. Where they train them. He's actually the best wrestler to graduate from there. Granted, this does not mean he's actually good. Actually, he fights a couple of times in the show, and he always gets his ass kicked. Actually, I don't think he won once. No, I think he did. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember him getting his ass kicked. And at first, he looks like he's gonna be a rival to Kid Muscle, but then no, he gets his ass kicked, and then he becomes best friends with Kid Muscle, and he's basically just there to cheer him on. He does seem to like possess some kind of skill, but like I said, he never really shows it. He's a cool dude though, hang out. Um, I don't know why he's dressed as a gazelle. I don't even know where he's from. Another planet, I guess. I don't know. Here we have Wally Tuskett, the heavyweight wrestler from the Hercules Arena. The Muscle League. Yeah, his name is actually Suichin in Japanese. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Hopefully, he's a heavyweight wrestler. Like I said, he's a big guy. He actually hails from Ireland. That's where he's from. He's a mammoth or whatever it is. I think I don't know, but walrus. That's what he is. Aha, got it. Basically, he's also a wrestler. He hangs out with Kid Muscle. He likes Kid Muscle. He looks up to him. He actually does fight and does kick some ass throughout the show, which is pretty cool. Um, Overall, he does get his ass kicked a lot too, but he shows his power. He's strong. He doesn't let anyone push him around, and he likes fish. That's cool. Like I said, these four guys hang around all the time.
Party time! Can you even tell time? Hey, I can tell you don't even know how to button your shirt, you hairless terrier.
Gentlemen, let's leave the insults in the ring and enjoy our day off.
I'm with you. Let's not keep the ladies waiting now. Today I'm gonna lasso me a fine-looking filly.
Well, I'm gonna eat a big fish.
Yeah!
Alright, here we come to one of my favorite wrestlers in the whole show. Fucking Kevin Mask. Son of the Robin Mask, famous wrestler. He wears a mask. Don't ask me why. So we never get to see his face. But he's a fucking talented wrestler. Probably, not, if not the best wrestler in the fucking show. He hates his father. We see him, throughout the show hating his father. Kind of comes to terms with that. I'm not sure. He has a spider nest tattooed in his back. I don't know what that means. We only see it one time and then never again. Like I said, he hates Kid Muscle and his family. Again, another person. But like I said, he's fucking very talented and strong. I would not want to fight him ever. But that's Kevin Mask for y'all. Here's another cool ass wrestler and strong too, I might add. We have Checkmate. Fucking the first thing that came to my head when I saw this guy, I'm like, how the fuck do those chest pieces stay on his shoulder? I don't know. But he actually uses those chest pieces to transform into what they are. He pushes the horse button and it becomes like a giant half horse, half man thing. And he pushes the tower button and it becomes an invulnerable tower, which is actually very useful because he doesn't, he can't get hurt, and he can he can push both buttons and become like a hybrid of both of them, which is fucking creepy. But like I said, he's a force to be reckoned with in the ring. Very talented. He cannot feel pain. He's been trained not to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't inflict damage. It's just he won't be able to feel it, and that's what ended up happening in a match between Kid Muscle and him. But
I devoted the best years of my life training you to become a champion. Even when the rest of the DMP thought I was crazy, I could see that you had the drive and ambition to become the greatest wrestler who ever lived. I also thought it was pretty neat how those chess pieces never slipped off your shoulders.
yeah. So here comes another one of my favorite wrestlers, Jaeger, called Jade. He only comes out in the anime, not in the manga. So that kind of sucks because he's actually a cool character. He hails from Germany, of course. We first see him when he was there to replace Kid Muscle and the other guys from planet Earth as their defenders because they're being lazy. But he's fucking quick on the draw, very powerful. He has a secret attack called fucking what was it called? Red Rain of Pain, which is fucking a red thing and slashes people. He's actually very strong, fast. I think he's also a light fighter, but he can't hold his own against heavy opponents. He wears that helmet. Not sure why, but Kevin Mask wears a mask. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, he's fast, agile. He's been trained by one of the greatest trainers in the world, fucking Red Rocket or some shit. I forget his name, Kid Rocket. And yeah, dude is badass. He actually becomes friends with Kid Muscle and them, and he starts hanging out with them. So that's always cool, you know. But he's definitely just like Kevin Mask, a force to be reckoned with. And we come to the girls of the show. Hell yeah, can't be wrestling without some girls. Nah, they don't fight or anything. I wish they did. It would be awesome. It's that female wrestlers, but they aren't. So basically, her name is Roxanne, or in the Japanese one was Rinko Nakaido. Hopefully, I'm saying it right. Her birthday is September 9th. Not sure how old she is, but I'm guessing she's also like around 14 or something. Just like Kid Muscle. We first see her with her friends, Kiki and fucking Trixie. Kiki's name in Japan is Kaiko, or it was in the Japanese one, and then Trixie's, which actually both of them only come out in the anime. I didn't know that. They're not in the manga, so that kind of sucks. And Trixie was Tamaki Makawa. Basically, they just become side notes. They're always there at the fights. They're pretty cool girls. Of course, when it comes to girls and wrestlers, they're all about the wrestlers. Big muscle motherfuckers. Hell yeah. But of course, they do get captured sometimes. So it's up to the wrestlers to go get them back by force. Get them girls back.
Whoever said men aren't sensitive?
I think it was you, Trixie. Nuh-uh, it was you, Kiki, so don't even go there.
Become the funniest guys in the show, besides, Kid Muscle and them. We have Doc Nakano. He's an announcer every time at the fight. Funny as fuck, has a toupee. And we have fucking Mac Metaphor. Yes, by his name, he does throw out some metaphors, so be ready for that. Trust me, these guys are a dual team. They throw out analogies, metaphors, all that shit, and they're funny as fuck. But one thing I did discover by watching this show is everyone in this show, including these guys, are dicks and assholes. And you ask me, what's the definition between those two? What do you mean by dick and asshole? A dick uses anything in the immediate area and time to be a dick, basically. Waste time, just call out people on them, call them out, And an asshole uses shit in their past to bring up and burn them in, present time. Which these two do all the time.
Jaeger's dropkick backs Ascara into a corner!
And here comes Jaeger with a patented goose step, goose stomp combination.
Doc, I've got a German Shepherd who does this every time he sees a fire hydrant! Doc, other than your breath after eating a burrito, what else can melt through solid concrete?
Blocks his move with a counter claw.
Talk about a hot foot, Doc!
Like I said, dicks and assholes. But anyways, yeah, there's other wrestlers from the original show that come out, but they're not really important, so... Well, they kind of are, but they don't come out as much. A couple episodes here and there. Overall, though, like I said, most of these fighters are from different worlds, different planets. Kid Muscle himself is from fucking Muscle Planet. Most of them are from Earth. So that's pretty cool. But the best ones are not from there. So don't ask me. I don't know how this works. I never really explained it. Basically, though, the show was great. I enjoyed watching. I binge watched all 77 episodes. I did not see the movies yet. So overall, though, I did like all the characters. They were funny. Fucking, they were serious moments. The fights with Kid Muscle weren't that serious, so I can't really get into them. But there's other fights, not just with Kid Muscle. There's other wrestlers that you'll see fighting each other, what makes it exciting. Overall, I have to give it a decent 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 because The fights go on. There were no fillers. That was a good thing. No fillers. It just kept going. But I kind of wish there were fillers for this one because there was a lot of comedy in there. And it would have built up the characters a lot more than just the fighting did. I mean, granted, the fighting, they show flashbacks and shit like that, but I wanted to see them now. Not when they were younger and shit, now. You know what I mean? But whatever. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll throw out more reviews out there. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll see you around.